Hey guys, welcome back. In this quick video, I'll be showing you guys the easiest way you can configure Windows 11 on your Raspberry Pi 4. In the previous video, I showed you how you can easily configure Raspberry Pi OS in your Raspberry Pi, remember? But in the case of Windows, the process is a little bit different. In the case of Windows, what we are going to do is, we'll be downloading a tool that will generate Windows 11 image on the computer, and we will use another tool to write this image to the micro SD card of our Raspberry Pi. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but trust me guys, I'll be showing you the easiest way you can do this right now. My name is Sidin and I'm super excited to teach you everything you need to know about robotics, home automation and other fun DIY projects using Arduino and Raspberry Pi. If you are a true fan of all these things, make sure you check out our channel. You're gonna love it. And if you don't want to miss our future videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel by hitting the subscribe button right here. So, let's get started. So guys, the first thing we need to do is connect our micro SD card to our computer using a simple micro SD card reader. So the first thing is open up a browser and search for WOR project. And you can click on this first link and this download tab here. From this page, you have to download two things. One is Windows on Raspberry Pi Imager. To download that, simply click on this download version 2.1.2. Okay, once you click that, the download should start. And yes, it's finished now. And we need to download one more thing from this page. So go down. And below you should see Getting Windows Images. And under ARM64, you should be able to see two links. Okay, simply click on UUP dump and that will take you to another page right here. And in this page, simply search for Windows 11 and here you should be able to see Windows 11 Insider Preview ARM64. Okay, simply click on that and that will take you to this page. Here you can select the language. Now it's English. Then click next. Then you can choose the edition. For the sake of this video, I'll be only choosing Windows Home. Okay, then click next. And here make sure the second option is selected, that is download and convert to ISO. Then click on create download package and it's done. Now we have downloaded two files, right? We'll go to downloads folder and move them to another location. So here I'll create another folder, Windows 11 for Pi, and make sure there is no spaces, that's very important. And now I will create two separate folders for the imager and the OS. Okay, so create a folder, imager, and move this imager to this folder and right click, create a new folder. Let's name it OS and move this to this folder. Now we will create the OS image. For that, simply go inside this folder, right click on this file and click on extract here. Okay, all the files have been extracted and here you should see uup_download_windows.cmd. Okay, simply right click on that and select run as administrator. This tool will now download all the necessary files and create an image for our Raspberry Pi. There is nothing much we can do right now, so we will wait. Once it's finished, you should see a message like this and you can press 0 button in your keyboard to exit the screen. Now, if you take a deeper look into this folder, you should be able to see Windows 11 image for Raspberry Pi that was generated just now. The Windows 11 image is now ready. Now all you have to do is write this image onto the micro SD card. Now, I will go back to the imager folder, right click on this file and click on extract here. And that will extract all the files within the archive. And there you should see a file called wor.exe. Simply open that. In the first screen, you can select language and click on next. And in this screen right here, you should be able to select the micro SD card that is connected to your computer. Below that, there is a list of all Raspberry Pi versions. You have to select the right one. I'll be going with Raspberry Pi 4. Then click next. And here you have to select the image file that we generated earlier. Simply click on this button, browse and select the right image file. It's in this folder, OS, and here it is. Simply select that and click open. and there it is. Make sure it's the right version and click on next. And here make sure you select use the latest package available on the server. Click on accept and hit next. Here also select use the latest firmware available on the server. Click next. And here are some additional configuration. You can make some changes if you want, or you can hit next. And here is complete installation overview. If you want to change anything, you can simply click on back, or you can click on install. Once it's done, this tool will start writing the image onto the microSD card, and it's going to take a little bit of time. The writing speed depends on the performance of the microSD card. For me, it took around 20 minutes, but it varies, so be patient, everything should work. Okay, now it's done and you can disconnect the microSD card from your computer and connect it to the Raspberry Pi. As external hardware, I only had a wireless keyboard, mouse and a monitor. So simply connect all the hardware you have and finally connect the power adapter. Before turning it on, you have to make sure that the Pi is connected to the internet via Ethernet cable. Once everything is set, we can power on the whole thing. If everything you have done till now is correct, you should be able to see this logo in the monitor. Awesome! But the work is not done, guys. We have a little bit things to do. First, I will focus the camera to the monitor so you guys can see better. That's fine. The first boot is gonna take some time, so be patient, and here is Windows 11 logo. First, it will guide you through the initial setup process where you can provide your region, time zone, things like that. And then it will ask you to sign into the Microsoft account. Unfortunately, you cannot skip that, so simply sign into that. And after that, it will ask you to create a pin for easy access. And it's done. Now it will apply all the settings we have provided till now and set up the device for you. This step won't take more than 1 minute. We are almost there, and here we are. And this is Windows 11 home screen. Looks cool, right? And here is the start menu. And you can open Microsoft Store and download an app. I was able to download and install Spotify app, sign into it, and to be honest, it was slow in my Raspberry Pi because it is 2GB version, but it was working. I was able to connect my speaker to 3.5mm audio output jack, and I was able to play songs in Spotify. So basically that's it, guys. That's how you configure Microsoft Windows 11 Insider's Preview version in your Raspberry Pi. And yes guys, this is just an Insider's Preview version. That means this OS is not complete. If you find this video useful, consider supporting your channel by giving this video a like and subscribe to your channel by hitting the subscribe button right here. See you in the next video.